finally on. Ran a little bit behind because some programs were being incompatible with each other, namely XSplit and the NVIDIA Shadow Play. I use XSplit to stream to here because it gives me a little bit extra features. And it wasn't that happy that Shadow Play just happened to be on at the same time, so yay! Yeah, I'm doing the same thing I'm doing last week. Kerbal Space Program. Sorry if I'm yawning and stuff like that. I gave blood today, and it didn't go the best. Yeah, did not. Sorry. It did not go the best when I gave blood today. I still 100% recommend giving blood. Something, people sick, and blah blah blah. It's also just, a good way to give back without giving back. It's like half an hour of your time. And it actually does save lives and stuff. But I've given blood 5 times before. This was going to be my 6th time. And it did not go well, to say the least. I was there, everything's, fine, they clean up a little bit, whatever, and I'm giving this blood. Get to the very end where they go to take the needle out. And it got rough there for a second. I felt like I was going to die. I was just, sitting there, normal temperature, a little bit cold when I got in there. After I was done, I had that whole thing. I was just sweat pouring off my body. They had to bring out ice packs. It was pretty ridiculous. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. Having a reaction to giving blood. Definitely go give blood. Oh, I didn't realize this was a thing. But what was I thinking? Oh, yes. So did that. I had to sit in there for like half an hour, 45 minutes to recover from that. It was just ugh. But seriously, give blood, saves lives, all that stuff. It really is crucial. I know a couple people that have needed blood, and if people didn't give it, no one would have it. So do your part. Yeah, I guess it's the end of the year. And so Christmas is coming up. We got our new consoles out, Xbox One S, Slim, yeah, whatever it is, and the PlayStation 4 Pro. I would say if you're going to get the PlayStation, get the Pro, go for it. If you want to get an Xbox, personally, I would wait till the Scorpio comes out, which should be mid next year, I think. And that would be, it's supposed to be like a pretty nice upgrade from the current Xbox. So it's like, but it'll be priced as such. So Xbox One S will be like a budget version of the Scorpio, I feel like, when it comes out. Like, that'll become the standard. And then everything else will be like, oh yeah, but it's not the Scorpio. But if that's what you can afford, that's what you can afford. Get it. Good stuff. I really have junk. You gonna be able to? Yep. Cool. How tall? 20 meters. How tall are you? It doesn't say how big it is. Let's see how tall we can get this guy. Not too tall, but it is too fat. But that is good to know, because now I can go in here. This is probably going to not work well. Who knows? It might go well. Let's launch. Lock it in. Oh yeah, that's quality right there. How is this thing even staying vertical? It should not be staying vertical. I say as I jinx this. My goal for this guy is just to go up to here. I do not care about, okay, well I kind of care about making it into the atmosphere. Come back with rockets a little bit. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. This is good, I think. Let's start tilting it over a little bit. Thrust this way. Thrust. I'm just letting you know now, I make absolutely zero claim to being good at this game. Everything I've learned, what little that is, I've picked up from YouTube videos, mainly Scott Manley, because that guy is, I'm pretty sure he's still the patron saint of this game. this guy needs to get up to, well, let's keep it up here. I want to get this up to 70,000. Boop. What do I look like? Stage view. Come on. Let's see where we can get to. 80. Boom. Alright. This is actually a pretty good little thing here. Whee! And we're in orbit. So now I want to crew report. Let's keep this. I wish I had more science, but oh well. Let's see. Can't do any nodes or anything. So I just know at 90,000 feet, I want to take it here. And I just want to do a burn this way. I want to try to stretch out. Because see, this right here is really just steep descent. I mean, I have my shield on. I'm not carrying any real weight. So it shouldn't be a problem. But in the future, that could be a problem. So you can see, I'm not, see how that's not really going anywhere because I have it right here on the horizon. So I'm perfectly like I'm going parallel to the surface. So that's not going up. But this here is getting wider and wider and wider, and it's pushing it further out here. And when I re-enter, I'm going to slow down a little bit. So it'll come back down here, probably like down in here or so. So while this says I'll hit here, I'll hit the atmosphere, and then it'll start dropping because of friction. So I'm going to say it's going to be like right here, from what little experience I have. Let's kill the engines, map. Is that like frost or something on the tanks? That'd be kind of cool. It's probably just shadowing and stuff like that. Alright, so then I want to flip this over. Boom. See if I can at least give him a little bit of a view here. There, now I can see both. I don't remember how to change my view back. That's gonna be a problem. Especially since we just re-entered the atmosphere. Settings, maybe? Oh my goodness, I forgot how to... I feel really dumb. Like, maximum dumb. Let me pause this and look this up on my phone. Switch internal view. Oh, Excuse me. Sorry, I couldn't get the mute button in time. That was really loud. I apologize for that. Camera view. All right, let's look at this. Mm, not what I wanted. All right. This person said C. Hey, C. Like, I kind of wish this was still a thing. Okay. So as we enter the atmosphere, this should. Oh, look, it's my other engine. Uh, you can see here. See how it was up here? It's already pulled back to here. Um, you can see here it's starting to heat up a little bit. Starting to get a little warm. See that other piece getting real hot. Bleeding off all this energy. That guy is not. That guy's gonna hit really fast. Just down in here. You might be able to hear it. Alright, I'm gonna pop the first stage to help me slow down. When are these opening up? These will 2,500 feet. 1,000. I should increase that. Oh, look at that. Titanfall 2. Hopefully that's not popping up on everybody else's view here. Who knows? Now we push the accelerate button. Woo! Coming in hot. Watch it get ripped off. Six. Six. Oh wow, it's like 50 meters per second, even this. I guess it would actually be, 24 meters per second. Because, math. And since we're done, we cover vessel. contemplate for a moment. Oh, look. Ah. 5 science, 8 science. Next. That's nice. Next. Done. Okay. Where does that leave me? 29.6 science. Does that get me anything I need? No. These would be nice. Go ahead and pick that up. Then I'm going to see if I can't upgrade this. Upgrade this. Yeah, that's how we do it. -1 rep decline. Ugh. I want to decline though. Conduct, conduct, conduct. Have radio mount drogue shoot. Kerbin flying, altitude that. Speed is trucking, I believe. But I can get this one. I can do this. I think I could actually just do this in the runway over there.
Oh,
Okay, so now we're just gonna go over here. All we're trying to do is get off the pad, get over there. So I'm not even gonna take this or this. I don't want to risk it. We'll have this guy. Communication. Do I have batteries? I do not have batteries. Put that on there. I need a heat shield. Teeny heat shield. So that's probably a little bit overkill. I can put that on too. Alright. Yes. I'm going to do everybody's favorite thing, and that's called spin the wheel. And in spin the wheel, all you do is spin the wheel. Here, take, what is this? Thermal. Slap it on here. Slap it on here. I guess I'm not going to. My test heat shield, Kerbin flash down. Yep, cool. Leave. Cancel. Launch. There we go. Just go rolling. Let's revert flight. Revert to vehicle assembly. Let's actually, make a rocket, I guess. As much as I don't want to. Okay. I'll push it out in that direction. It's either gonna go really well or really poorly. Nowhere in between. Launch! Woo! Alright, let's try that again. Ah. We're just gonna scrap this whole... let's see here. Which way is north? North is to my right. these will open. And then we wait. That's what most of this game is waiting. Okay, so it's gonna touch down. Fairly buoyant. Run test. And recover. Next, done. And that one.
Oh,
Oh! Oh! That's an oddly specific situation. Let me leave. I think with the parts I have now, I could probably get into orbit. Especially since I can build, you know, decent sized 255, 140 ton monster. I'm gonna scrap this. Let's put this guy into play. Okay, so I have those. Then underneath of this, I'm gonna put our science in. Where's it at? There we are. Open. Zoom in on this. And what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Science, science, science. Bring this down to 2. here is this. Trying to put as much weight forward as possible. I think that's... No, I want to put as much weight at the bottom as possible. So I want to take this, put it down here. Mass 0.2. 0.84. So this is still going to want to do that. Put this on. Boom. So I want to try to come back in with as little as possible. Need that swivel. Attach connectors. We'll do this. I want to do 2 couplings, I believe. Steady. Let's keep it going this way. Make sure I'm good that way. I am. Electric charge required, but not generated. Am I gonna run out of charge? I guess I should put some batteries in. Probably stick them in here, right? Yeah, there we go. Close. Okay, so I got this, I got those. That'll hopefully just punch me up real high. I'll tilt her over, push it on this one. Cannot transmit science. I guess just in case, I should probably throw these on here. But don't see myself needing them, but better safe than sorry. So I got these for out in space to slow me back down. I got this to help me get up there. These to get me off the platform. I doubt this will work, because that's how my things roll. Alright, let's launch this bad boy. forgot to check my staging. Got lucky. Never. Back. Guess I'm just along for the ride right now. Whoop. Still in that sure. I am, and I lost all my rudders. Let me just go ahead and revert this flight to vehicle assembly. I am not a clever person. We gotta play. Yes, okay. Center it up. That looks centered to me. Do I have any struts? I do not. Back. So playing a game called Diplomacy right now. Pretty great game. If you haven't had a chance to play it, I would advise attempting to find a party to do it with. Good news is, I don't think I'll have to worry about not having enough Delta V to do this. So I'm officially in orbit. Get this tilted over. Boom. Okay. Getting ready to gun it. Do it now. Come on. Come on. Dang it. I'm gonna have to go suborbital. Which is not what I wanted to do. But hey, I'm high right now. I think I can twist this about. So I like twisting it about. Can I go in EVA? I cannot. I can take a crew report. Keep. I can open. I can open. I can observe. Keep. Close. Log. Log. Observe. Observe. Flip it over. Log and log. Keep. Close. Alright. That was so close that time, it's not even funny. It's a little bit, actually it's a little funny. It's yeah. Alright, so now I'm doing this thing where I'm just gonna go. There, perfect. I want this, when you re-enter, you try to get this at about 20,000 to 25,000 from what I've read. Something about how, like, that's the minimum you can do it, or the maximum you can do it where you still hit friction re-entering the atmosphere, but not so much where you explode. Or like you don't like go around for another pass or anything like that, or skip off the orbit. But it also should mean when I come back down, I should hit cleanly within this continent, like down in here. I think. I'll set a record for space flight, which will be nice. Boop. Eject that. So that's gonna like send this out in front of me a little bit, get some space from it. Put them. Alright, let's speed this thing up. Let's punch it! Yeah, this doesn't work when you're in faster modes. Whee! And then it'll jarringly hit here. And I want to put my butt here. Now you can see these here, I could already open up for some crazy reason. I think this just means that there'll be a very, 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 very high chance that they'll rip off immediately. This is guaranteed that they'll fail immediately. Yeah, it's just like, nope, nope, nope. Keep this pointed there. I got plenty of electric charge, I think. I say that because my little icons cover up my top here, where my mouse is. It covers up this little area right here. Whoop. It was burning up. Something ain't happy. Now you can see, or you can't, you can see how my periapsis has already come back down. What is not happy? Huh, it's actually a little bit scary. Woo! Look at that thing bleed. Ah! 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 I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Oh god. Ah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Whew. 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 No. 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 And then it just settles here. Alright. Oh, because I'm falling like a rock now. Okay, let's pop this one. Slow me down a little bit. Take this off. Now I got drag up here. If I was smart, I would put landers on there. Also, my time warp was on. Oh, I was fighting myself. And I was too stupid to know it. But mistakes were made. Nothing bad happened other than me panicking a little bit. Probably taking 5 years off of Jebediah's life. Interior overlay. What is that? I'm just gonna see this slowly come in. What is that over there? Are those like little rocks? I think they're just little rocks. Huh. Cool. It's a little flavor. It's the little things. Hello, hello. Sorry, I looked away for a moment. How are you doing? How do you say that? Rafash? Raface? Beard Fasse? So how are you doing? Pretty good, I hope. And touchdown. Peaceful touchdown. Peaceful touchdown. Peaceful touchdown. Oh, still a good deal. Still a good deal. Let's roll it over a little bit. See if we can't go in an EVA. And we're gonna let go. Please don't roll away. Yes! No rolling away. That's what I like to see. Click an EVA report. We're gonna keep that experiment because we can. We are going to grab. We are going to board. Then we're going to recover this vessel for some sweet, 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 sweet science that was sorely needed. Look at all this science. Ah, glorious science. All the science. Ugh, beautiful. Now I can go in. And I was going to buy this one here. I'm going to look around. Plan my future here. We got some docking stuff, I think. Yeah, that's some docking, introductory docking stuff. No. um, but this is starting to get in the space stations down here, which I'm excited for. I've done docking like once a year ago. It was actually really fun, but one of the most difficult things I've done in this game. I think I want to pick up this node so I can start doing observations, and I want to pick up this node. I thought I had 70. Oh, that's right. Those two together are that. I am what you would call a noob, and not a thinker. No, I'm just kidding. But I can pick up this or this, get some more Teffines, Teff's Spine or Zone 4F God.
Oh,
Let's go through here. Oh, look, here's this one. Below 1,800 meters. I don't get any science from that one. Nor that one. I don't know. You let me know what I should do, and I am going to take a small break, like 10 minutes, and I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Sorry for taking so long. So, after thinking, I'm gonna try to go for this one, because it's still on land. Yeah. We're going for this one. I'm right here, so I'm just gonna fly over the bay here. Below 17 kilometers, I can do that. So now I get the fun of building a small little airship. Boop. Wait, yeah, that's right. I had to, if I wanted to do this, I need to go here. Connect it to this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Dynamics to an air intake here. Increase this. I want to do thrust, overlay, and mass. So you see how mass is high? I want this to also be up there a little bit. There we go. Not what I want. That's what I want. Okay, this is not going to work out for me. Okay, this one works a little bit better. Engines, fuel tanks. There weird. Okay, utility, utility, utility. Here we go. When we get to the spot, I'm just gonna cut those, and then we'll land safely. Forget to double this. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this and increase my weight back, because what that does is shift my center of mass rearward, and when that doesn't do everything I need it to, I can shift these forward, get rid of this. This is the fun of this game, you just get to fiddle a lot. Okay. So this is gonna be a squat little guy. But I don't care. Let's launch. Let's see what happens. Boop. Um. Ugh. We are going to revert to the spaceplane hangar. Gonna see if maybe I can't get just a buzz more lift out of this thing. Because that's what I need. Get rid of those two. Lift this is gonna be. keep losing where these old fuel tanks are. So it has to be one of these guys. Weird. Let's turn these off. Now we put these guys on. Put these little engines on. Then we put these little air intakes on. Shifted that mass way up there. Yeah, no, that ain't gonna work. That might work. But it also allows me to go. Shift slightly forward, but that's not a big deal. And then I think reserves and put those guys there. Yes, let's try that. It's either gonna go really well or really not well. Put this here, put this here. I'm pretty good, Reaper. How about you? Sorry for not seeing that. I was just figuring out where to put those little guys. This is probably going to go horribly, because all of my stuff does. But, whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, he's not dead. That is good to know. Thank you. I am terrible. Well, I'm not going to say terrible at this game. But I'm not the greatest. Definitely, if you like this game, Kerbal Space Program, Scott Manley is on YouTube. Go watch his stuff. It's great stuff. And now I gotta go this way. I'm trying to go. If memory serves, I'm trying to go like right up here to land and get some science. Yeah, you can see. So I can see. You can see here. Yeah. my piloting skills will involve not landing this plane. I'm going to just cut the engines at that point and deploy the chutes I brought with me and enjoy that. So have you played this game before, Reaper? Yeah, it's a fun little game. It's I would say if you like Minecraft, you enjoy Minecraft, then you'll enjoy this because I would say this is just a good simulator where it's like we're not going to tell you what to do, you just have to do it. You do whatever you want and we just give you the tools. Like that's, like a good simulation that it is. But as a result, a lot of people get it and they're like, "Oh, well." But if you get past that, then yeah, it's a pretty solid game. And this is probably the most stable plane I've built ever. And it's just a little rinky-dink thing. It's great. Oh yeah, no, I understood what you meant there. Um, oh yeah, um, this one here, it's more about, I would say it's more about rockets, and then you can kind of build planes on the side. But then when you get to really top tier stuff, then it combines the two, and then you get space planes. So that's pretty great. There's a, what is it? There's a game where literally all it is you build simple planes and you get to fly them around places like here. I'm entering the zone. I'm in the zone. What do I need to do? Take a crew report. Crew report? Experiment? Huh. Alright, well that was simple. I thought that was going to be a little bit more intensive. Um, well, let's get crazy here. Uh, I think it's just, oh yeah, if you have Steam, there's a game called Simple Planes. I think it is just called Simple Planes. Um, that's Look that one up. It's a pretty great game. I honestly didn't like it as much as this, but if you're really into planes, it's probably more up your boat. What other plane? I believe PlayStation 4 is getting a new Ace Combat game next year. And if I remember correctly, they're getting they're making it compatible with the PlayStation VR headset. So you can look around and like feel like you're actually flying the plane. Um, if you this one, yeah, I mean, you're not gonna go wrong with this. Yeah, and they do have a sandbox. They do have a sandbox mode with this, where you don't have to do rockets or anything. You can just be like, I just want to make planes, fly planes. and you can do that. Oh, wow, I'm going really fast with this guy. Look at this. Almost 300 meters per second. This little guy's trying to break the sound barrier. I cannot hear you. I have a screen up. I have a screen up. Right. I have two monitors. Which, by the way, if you're ever doing anything like this, always get a second monitor. It's great. And you can just put whatever you want on the second monitor. Like, I have my video manager up for Twitch on here. That's hurtful. And maybe a little bit. And I keep forgetting you're like 15 seconds behind me. That's really not helping this conversation at all. Oh, well, just in this game here, I think that's what that visual effect means. Whoop! Is when all those like white lines appear around you is your guy trying to break the speed barrier. And there's actually a second airport here. No, you're good. You're good. You didn't curse me out. That's the important thing. um, Whoop. This might be bad. This is probably gonna be super bad. Not dead! Not dead! Oh, look at that! That's how you do it. Oh! Remember, that's why you come in high and try to love them back wheels on there. Uh, well, I am going to get out this vehicle, go in an EVA. Let's go in an EVA. There we go. Let go. We're just gonna run. I want to go up here, experiment. You can see the lights are on still. But yeah, so this game here, if I wish I was an upcoming star. I don't know. If you think I'm interesting enough, maybe. Maybe give me a year. Maybe I'll have thousands of followers and be the next big Twitch star. But to that, I'd have to show my ugly mug on here, so that'll probably set me back a little bit and all that. Who knows? Luckily, so long as you're interesting, you don't have to be great at games. So, I have to decide whether I want to be interesting or get great at games. One of the two. Which this thing was toggle walk. Ugh. thank you. So you got some advice here. Very 15 seconds behind you. uh, you can just call me Matt. That's Shashel Frashel is my in-game name. Um, good luck spelling that. Just kind of mash it out on the keyboard. It'll work. Um, my let me see if I can do this real quick. Yeah, there we go. Shashel Frashel. Boom. Oh, apparently I can't chat through this thing. Um, Probably have to enable it somewhere. But yeah, Shashel Frashel is my name. Xbox One. Um, I'm gonna try to get a PlayStation here next year. Uh, that's that. Well, thank you. It's always fun meeting new people on the internet. It's been a pleasure to meet you too. Um, yeah, I play this. I try to play this. I play this. Sometimes I play Destiny. I play. What else do I play? Every once in a blue moon, I'll play Minecraft. I'm trying to find a nice MMO type game, maybe Lord of the Rings Online or World of Warcraft. I was thinking about Eve. I tried the trial, and that game beat me up so bad and spit me right back out that. Grim. Oh. Grim Reaper. Alright, I'm with you. I'm with you. I can dig it. Uh, you can add me on Steam. My I think my Steam handle's on here. Maybe, maybe not. Uh, Whoop, sorry. My stuff glitched out there for a second. Whoops. You can climb up one stair manually at a time. Ah, dude. So you got plenty of time to play video games then, especially with winter break coming up, Christmas. Knock out some pretty fun game times. Um, if you have Steam, if you have a PC capable of playing games, there's this really simple game. It's called Spin Tires. It's about it's about driving old Russian trucks in the mud. It is some of the most mindless fun I've had pl- playing the game with my friends. Get a couple of your friends to do it. You can hook up cables to each other and like haul each other around. You could help each other out, or you can just troll each other. It's fun. How many more stairs? So many more stairs. And I lost all my chat. I'm sorry. So the last thing I see is about your age there. So if you asked me a question before that, I apologize for not answering. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go here, recover my vessel. It's a pretty great game. Just saying. Spin tires for the win. Um, recover, 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 recover. Next, next. What other games could I recommend? There was one. What just came out? Was it for PlayStation? Uh, I don't. You said you're saving up for a Kerbal Space Program, which I 100% admire. Uh, I'm trying to think. There's a lot of good flight games coming out for the VR headsets. There's a Star Wars one that just came out, I believe, for the PlayStation VR. You're flying an X-wing, and you're like looking around. Oh, it's cool. For the um PC, there's this thing called Steam Sale. You have make sure you ask your parents about it, or if you have the money for it, I guess you could do it. But there's a thing called Steam Sale that happens twice a year, 3 times a year, and I got the Microsoft Flight Simulator X, the base game, for like, oh, what was it? I want to say it was like $5 or $10. And that's the one where you get to fly all the different types of planes, and it's like realistic flying. I think it might possibly, like, depending on your setup, you might be able to allow it for training for pilot's license. Probably not. Don't quote me on that. But it's like if you want to get a realistic flying game, look for sales like that. You might be able to find some of those older games too on there. Steam. If you look up Steam and you type in flight, I'm sure there are just tons of those types of games. Um, what else is there? Flight, flight. Space Engineers, I think, lets you build planes. The controls are kind of difficult though. Like you have to have all these different buttons at once. Um,
Aha!
what else? Um, let me just save this here. Suborbital rocket 1. Okay. Um, did I get any more these types of things? Oh, I got some space parts. I got some wheels. Didn't really get anything to help me into space. Playing games. I can't really think of too many more. Um, Yeah, sorry, I can't help you more than that. Wait, there is a... I want to say there is a free-to-play game. It's competitive, so you're playing against other people. Hello, Reaper, or Grim. Um, there's a game. Oh, I think it's by the people that did like World of Warships and World of Tanks, where maybe, not 100% positive. I think they did the ones like World of Warplanes or something like that. Uh, where that one is free to play. Oh, yeah, that happens from time to time. Your tablet crashing, that is. You're good. You're square. I just hope you heard what I had to say. That's Didn't want to leave you high and dry on all that information. You are good. So right now I'm trying to get 45 science again. So I made a suborbital rocket. Now I'm trying to make a full orbital rocket. This one did pretty good last time. I think I might go crazy. And go like this. Do a 4-engine design. Hey man, do what you need to. If you need to go or anything like that, please. I actually only usually stream until 9 o'clock, and then I get off of here. I have work in the mornings, things like that, you know. Things I gotta take care of, household chores, blah blah blah, like an old person. But I always make sure to let people know before I just get off. Make sure these are all on. Drag this down. Make sure this is on. Yeah. All right. Let's launch this bad boy. 2. Save. Let us launch. Nice. Yeah, Scoop. I'm I'm gonna play the old person card here, even though I'm only mid-20s here. Really do enjoy. I know homework is terrible. Whoever invented homework, obviously did not think of a child when they did it, or young adult, whatever you prefer. But my goodness, like aside from that, everything else about school is pretty great. The bullying can kind of be bad. And I know it's hard to handle sometimes, but that doesn't hold a candle to some of the professional bullying that you can get into. Where it's just like, oh, well, now they can bully me and they control my paycheck. So it'd be like if your parents were bullying you, which is also kind of illegal, but you get the idea. Whee! This thing is spinning. I have no idea where I'm at right now. This is bad. This is very bad. I should not be going this fast. I'm about to explode. Yeah. Oh, that was not okay. But I got through it, so. And I'm not too far off course. Whoop. Nope. Wrong way. I want to go this way. Yeah, there we go. Where's my... Oh, yeah, this'll work. So, I am in my mid-20s. Graduated from college. Got my first job. Been working for a couple years. All that jazz. Living on my own. Have my own little apartment here. It's great. Also, I'll say this. A lot of people are going to tell you you must go to college in the future. Yes and no. Like there's going to come a time where you will have to decide if you want to go to college. Computer science programmer. So I'm actually do some work with computers and SQL at a company here in the town where I'm at. Woof, woof, woof. Sorry, this rocket's getting a little sideways on me in a bad way. But don't feel pressured to go to college. It's a very expensive thing, and if you get the wrong degree, you will not be able to pay it off. You will just be saddled with tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. And if your degree is not marketable, then you don't get hired. And if you don't get hired, you don't pay back your loan. Don't be afraid to go to trade school. If you're okay with being a carpenter or an electrician or plumber like that, robots are not going to replace those jobs anytime soon. Jump on those jobs. Get on them now. All the older people, they're going to, eventually not be able to fulfill those jobs anymore. And they're only getting more and more in demand. Like there's already some people, like welders, people that can weld. Just fusing metal together if you didn't know that. But some of those people are already making $100,000 a year. So don't let people like, don't work with your hands. You're fine. If that's what it takes, and you have the ability to, and you don't want to go to college, go to trade school. You won't regret it. So right now, nice. So that would actually be in your benefit to go to college in that point. Maybe not something too long, maybe like an associate's degree, something like that. But see, right now, I'm trying to get this out. But yeah, no, pilots, they're great. Try not to get too tall. I think the ideal range for a pilot's like what, 5'5" to something like 5 feet to 6, or like 5.5 feet, a little under 6 foot. Boom! Finally got in orbit. But like, go to college, get that degree, small degree. Like I said, like an associate's. I think you should do fine. And getting a smaller degree like that, what that does, if I understand it correctly, is in space near Kerbin. What? No, I'm high above Kerbin. But what that lets you do is, I believe, skip the very bottom tier of enlistment. Which is always good. I'm sorry. I'm 15 seconds behind you. You're gonna have to let me know what I said. If it's about the height thing, that was a joke. If it's about the college thing, you don't actually need to do college. But if you go to like one of those colleges with a live-in military presence, you're too tall. Are you telling me you're already over 6 foot tall and you're 12? Like, you're killing me, man. 6 foot tall, 12 years old. Oh, no, dude. You're fine. 5'4"? Psh. You'll hit another growth spurt here when you're, I, I don't know your family genetics, but you'll hit another little growth spurt. And you'll be perfect. Like you're at the part right now. You're at like the bottom of the height. And then they're like, yeah, we'll what does it see? Cool. You're at like the bottom range of the height that I heard. So you have like 8 more inches to grow before they start looking at you funny when you try to apply. So yeah, dude, no, don't worry about it. You are fine. Uh, that's certainly tall. 6'5", my goodness. But no, you should be good, man. That's yeah, no, that's good. Especially when you take into consideration like the United States is getting taller, so they're going to accept tall people. Like that's just something they'll have to do. Um, you want to be a pilot, you'll be able to be a pilot. Um, So I'm just gonna go ahead and bye-bye engines. Orbit Kerbin. Yeah, so don't worry about that. You're good. You still got plenty of time. Save up your money now. I know you're gonna be really tempted. So many cool things out there. Get your video games, do this. But start saving up your money now, especially when you get a job. Try to save that away. A lot of places, I think you can get your pilot's license when you're as young as like 16, when the age you can drive. So you can get your pilot's license, go out, and already start to learn to fly when you're also, right after you learn to drive. But it's expensive. I'm talking like like a year or two in college expensive because it falls on you. You have to pay for the gas for the plane. You got to pay for all the fees. You got to pay for your instructor's time. All of that would then fall on your shoulders to pay for. Um, but yeah, you can get it. Yeah, no, you'd be good, man. Uh, yeah, yeah. Start learning now. You can, play your flight games, stuff like that. Forward is down, pull back is up. You probably know more about that than I do. Then you're square, dude. Like, you get your license, forget about it. I think you can get your license at like 16, whatever. You'll have to, you can look it up for whatever state you live in. And yeah, you'll do that. And you'll have absolutely no problems. And I'm sure if you already know how to fly and you apply to the Air Force and say, "Hey, I have my pilot's license," they're probably going to look at you and be like, "Hey, that's great. That's half the effort." So it's only going to be easier for you. Ooh, I need to zoom in here and get ready to do this so I don't die on re-entry. Crank this down. Just need to know how much is allocated. Yeah, no, I mean it's in Google. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can Google. I mean, since you're 12, ask your parents to do it with you. But there's so much wealth of knowledge on Google for this thing. I mean, you could just be like, "Hey, how do you become a pilot?" Bing, bang, boom. Google can be like, "Hey, here's this. Here's these resources. Here's who you can call in your local area." Ask your parents to take you to your local airport. I'm sure they have some sort of resident, especially if it's a smaller airport, not like a big like Atlanta airport hub. But if it's a small airport, I'm sure you could go in there to the front desk and be like, "Hey, I'm interested in being a pilot when I'm older. Can you give me any advice?" And if you're lucky, they'll take you up with you. They'll they'll take you up with them. square, man. You already know all this stuff. Thank you, man. You're cool too. Sounds like you know what you're gonna do in life. You seem like the kind of person that's gonna go after it too, which is always something great. Thank you. Comes from years of screwing up. Alright, well, when I land this thing and recover it and get all my glorious, glorious science out of it, I am going to log off for the night. I do this thing. I try to do this thing every Wednesday. I'll be taking a break here at the end of the month due to the holidays. And, but I think I still have, what, um, this week, next week, maybe the week after that? Um, I will not be here the 21st or the 28th. So how long are you out of school for? Do you get until after the holidays? Oh yeah, definitely. I'll keep doing this for a while. Even if I don't go much, even if I don't get very popular, I'll keep doing it. That's part of the fun. And touched down. See if I can get science out of these. Yeah, there we go. And then cover. And let's see how much science we got. Big money, big money, big money. EVA, mystery goo, temperature again. Recovered vessel returned from Kerbin orbit. So you get to go in here, get to pick this. We're gonna pick this one. And then we're gonna be done for the night. Alright, so, see you next week.